Well, one flew up, but
Yeah,
there's
one
that one
flew
still
up.
coming over here after us.
They like the heat around those nice warm lights.
Okay, we will fake it as usual. Hi, John Rule.
Hi.
It's the 24th
24th of October, 2016.
Gosh, it's late in life for us.
It's late in life.
Yeah, but it's great to be alive. Okay, this is the group of people sitting there waiting for the third mayoral debate.
Yeah, all right.
And Lionel just came in with his wife and his daughter there in front.
His daughter.
Yeah, and some other friends. There's Nancy Allen and.
Yeah, I recognize her.
The sad thing about that is his two opponents didn't show up for some reason.
Oh.
And so he had to do all the talking. And of course it was so the audience could ask questions. So he had to answer every question alone. But he did a good job. This is two deer out at the senior center.
They certainly are.
And they're growing. You remember seeing one a month or less ago.
The urban deer herd is getting better all the time.
Still had spots. That's Michael Morton.
Yeah.
He's a longtime Fayetteville guy.
Yeah.
And he had a lady friend visit him and at the senior center.
Right.
And she joined, even though I think she lives in Springdale. Well, let's see. There's a sign for Hillary Clinton.
Right.
And we're out at the opening of the Rupel Road extension.
Oh. With two P's.
Mr. Whitaker, David Whitaker speaking, and hey, there's a government channel in the middle there, the biggest camera in the middle, and filming it, so it'll be on government channel. And I didn't record much except this scene right here. I recorded of the actual cutting of the ribbon, and had pictures of a bunch of different people, and they were many of them were very happy to have that new road because they can go off up to Weddington on it.
Was that Ann Presley there?
Yeah, that was her. Yeah. And there's Lionel with Lisa, who used to be a high-level person at the park department, and she's retired from there now and running her own business. And she was at the square, and that's what's his name? Speaking with her and Lionel. I see this guy.
Yeah.
Got the great beard and the beautiful dog, and he's in a wheelchair, and he plays beautiful music down there. Next time I'm going to take some money to donate to him. Because he's really good, but he plays till about 10 and leaves, he said. Okay, the celebration of trees for 2016 occurred on Saturday before we are recording this. And right in the middle is the French mulberry, which is also known as American beautyberry.
I see.
And I actually brought one of those home after everything else was gone, except see these button bushes? That's what that lady's in front of. Those button bushes. Yeah. They had lots of them, and they're real tall, you can see.
I see.
I suggest they're probably 2 years old, unless it was some super growing situation for them. Yeah. And there are a couple of park workers. And Chuck Rutherford was a longtime Fayetteville worker and also a very good person with all things outdoors. And now you can see some more people carrying out trees in buckets. And there's Malcolm Lavoie in the middle of that shot. He's carrying two for somebody. He was out there early and stayed late. And he worked with me the previous Saturday to try to get some extra pictures for him. Well, here's more pictures.
My old student, Fran Alexander.
Yeah, and there's a lady who is vice chairman of the Sierra Club last year.
Yeah, right.
And there's
What was
Fran
her name,
Alexander.
Victoria or something?
Yeah, something like that. And there's
That's
Fran.
Fran.
This was the first day of early voting, and lots of candidates out there. Till next time,
Till next time.
do your part to
Do your
help
part,
keep the
folks.
woods green. See ya. Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd on the 27th of October 2016. And this will be my last short take at the age of 75. I'll be 76 on Halloween. So let's see what the pictures are. This is for the Veterans Memorial 5K race coming up on the second weekend of November at the National Cemetery. And this is Bud and Nancy Saunders, well-known people for years and years in Fayetteville. And we honor somebody or some people every year on our little handout that Lauren Hawkins prepares for us. And these are some of the people at the square last weekend. And you recognize the faces. I can't name them fast enough. Here's a native of Mexico in the family of milkweed. And that's what the caterpillars of monarch butterflies eat. And I hope some are growing on that plant down at the square, and that others have already used the plant and moved on. Very important to get more monarchs going back to Mexico this fall. Okay, this is Diane and her husband. They're regulars at the Fayetteville Senior Center, and she had missed, 2 or 3 weeks almost, and finally showed up. So I said, I want to get your picture. You're missing the lunch down here too often. This is American Beauty Berry, and it was one of the things given away at the tree giveaway on the past weekend. And you know what? It's one of the most beautiful ones there, but I got the one that nobody was selecting because it had so few leaves left. Okay, I had 4 signs you can see scattered in my street garden a few days ago, and others to the left. But anyway, 2 of those disappeared since then. I don't know if somebody needed it worse than I did, I suppose, at their house. I hope so. This is a very interesting, tiny, late blooming flower, and I have not identified it specifically. I'm sure somebody could do it for me. I wish Bernetta were here. Anyway, experience you can trust. I voted early for Lionel Jordan, and I hope everyone else will too. Same thing for Clinton and Kane. I'm expecting to support mostly Democrats this year, as usual. Here's a little spider I saw, and I don't mind telling you that I love photographing spiders. Wish I'd had time to crop this little beauty, try to get more detail, but they're just hard to get them in focus at all when they're hanging out there like that. Susan Young is named in that picture, and Susan is one of the mainstays and that's Lionel Jordan's daughter, by the way, up there. But Susan Young is one of the main folks up at the Springdale okay, we're dropping off of campaign things to some of John Rule's pictures of red spotted purple butterflies late in the summer and or almost early fall, and he made some great pictures of these. So it was I thought it was time to use some of John's pictures, even though he didn't make it back for this Thursday show. These are also, that's Frog Bayou, where he lives. He owns land on both sides of Frog Bayou for many acres up there, and they've all gone to the Land Trust, Northwest Arkansas Land Trust. And these are pawpaws he had collected and brought them to me, and I sure did appreciate them. Till next time, do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See you.